Let's go head-to-head, live, showdown, chat versus Bard AI from Google. I got an invitation last night to sign up for the... So Bard is the Google's new effort to try and catch up with ChatGPT. While they have more access to processing power and compute time, maybe they can catch up. But boy, have they got... they've lost their head start. So let's get some suggestions in the chat about what we're hoping to see. One that I enjoyed in the past was, tell me a limerick about electric cars. Let's give it a shot for both of them and see how they do. A limerick about electric cars. Bard said, oh, there once was a car that was electric. It ran very quiet. You'd almost miss it, with no gas to guzzle, no oil to muffle. It was the greenest ride you could get. That's pretty good, ChatGPT. There once was an electric car that could really go quite far. It had no gas, it made no noise, and it was better for the planet by far. We're not there yet. That's not there yet. Oh, yeah. It's so Brad. It does look like it says Brad. So that's not very good. Another one I've done in the past with terrible success is tell me a joke about EVs. ChatGPT says, just got to think about it for a minute. Let's get Bard going at the same time. See who comes in first. Why did the electric car go to the doctor? It was feeling a little drained. That's not good. What are you up to? Hello? Sure, here's a joke for you. Why did the electric car break up with its, oh my gosh, with its charger? Because it found a Tesla. Okay, you guys, AI is not coming for comedy. Not yet. That's awful. Truly awful. And now that we're getting some people in here, let's hop in the comments and let me know what I should be testing Bard with. Because not everyone has it. One that I know I've seen in the past, suggest an upscale hamburger recipe. Let's try both of them. Of course. Okay. Pound of ground beef, brioche buns, cheddar, beefsteak tomato, lettuce, onion, mayo, Dijon, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, olive oil. That is a pretty standard upscale. Let's see what we got here. Pound of ground beef, chuck, 80-20, half cup breadcrumbs in a hamburger, a quarter cup milk, 1 egg beaten. Okay, that's meatloaf, my friend. Half teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, olive oil. 6 slices of cheese. Are we making 6 burgers? 6 patties, there you go. That's a weird one. That is not a gourmet burger. I would not like that. What are the implications of the Fed if the Fed keeps raising rates? What are the implications if the Fed keeps raising rates? Love it. Let's find out. Federal Reserve has been raising interest rates in an effort to combat inflation at a 4-year high. There are a number of implications. It could lead to a recession, which means job losses. It could make more expensive for people to buy homes and cars and borrow for others. It could lead to a decline in stock prices. However, there are also some benefits. It can help attract foreign investment, strengthen the value of the dollar, help reduce inflation, making it easier for people to plan for the future. Overall, it's complex and depends on a variety of factors. That's pretty good. That's a good answer. GPT says, slowing down economic growth, higher interest rates make it more expensive for business, lower inflation. Honestly, I'm thinking both answers. I'm going to call that one a tie. What do you guys think? Yeah. Higher interest rates make it less attractive to investors. Can you recommend a good movie with a happy ending? Boy, we're still going on that one, huh, GPT? Increased borrowing costs, yes. Impact on stock market, higher interest rates. I'm going to call that a push. They were, I would say, tied. Here are a few movies with happy endings. Got to wait on that one. It's getting behind. Wow. There's some great suggestions. Come on, ChatGPT, you got to get your business together. So we'll give it a second here, but movies with happy endings: Princess Bride, Sound of Music, Wonderful Life, Elf, The Notebook, Shawshank, Truman Show, Sixth Sense, Green Mile, Forrest Gump, Pursuit of Happiness. I think that's all good. I think that is a win either way. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with for these. So these answers about as good. Princess Bride, La La Land, The Untouchables. I haven't seen La La Land. Boy, I'll tell you, GPT does run a bit slower. Up, yeah, it's a happy ending, but that beginning, oh, it's brutal. Rewrite the lyrics to Joker by Steve Miller to be about Elon Musk and his love for Tesla. Boom. Oof. That's going to be a tough one. I don't think it's going to nail that one at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Elon, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. He's got a plan to make Tesla the best. He's going to take it to the top, no rest. I mean... that cannot be sung to the tune of the Joker. So a lot of repeats from the first list, less inclusive. Actually, on the movies, I think I'm going to give that one to Bard. But let's ask again about to rewrite the lyrics. This one I think is going to be a winner. Yeah, some people call him a spaceman, yeah. Some people call him the CEO of Tesla. Yeah, that's better. Talking about, well, he built the Roadster with his own bare hands. Oh, yeah. And then he sent it to the sky. Now the Model S is a work of art, and the Model X can make you fly. Oh, hands down, ChatGPT took that round. Faux show. One that I tested earlier that came out surprisingly well is I asked Bard, which has a much newer data set, who is Tesla Herbert, and it gave me a surprisingly good answer. Yeah, ChatGPT doesn't know because the information only goes up to June of 2021. Tesla Herbert did not really exist at that time. Oh, wow. There's no one named. You know what? Earlier today it got this. Let's see, draft 3. So Tesla, it gives you different drafts, by the way. Tesla Herbert is a Tesla enthusiast and YouTuber who runs the channel Brighter with Herbert. He's a product consultant, worked with several startups. He is known for his positive and optimistic attitude and passion for Tesla. That's a win. Tesla Herbert's not a real person. He has a Twitter account run by a person who is a fan, has a bunch of followers. Interesting. So that was it. That was interesting. It came out better before. Let's ask it about me. Should we ask it about me? I don't think I was notable. Tell me about the channel, My Tesla Weekend. Oh, here we go. Fingers crossed. It's a YouTube channel that provides news, reviews, and commentary on Tesla and the electric industry. Channel's created in 2016 by Herbert. Nope. Wow. What? How did you goof that? Wow. Herbert has a background in business and finance. Videos typically cover a variety of topics, including Tesla products, company news, and industry trends. Boy, you've confused me and Herbert. That's amazing. Surely, and this is completely different than the results I got earlier today when I was deciding to do this. Let's see. Is run by... Nope. Huh. Wow. That is terrible. My Tesla Weekend. So, Bard airballed that one. Features content related to it. The channel is run by a couple named Amanda and Alex. Never heard of. Channel features a variety of content, including test drives and reviews of different Tesla models, road trips, updates. Oh boy. One of the unique aspects is the focus on showing the fun and adventurous side. I have no idea what you're talking about. You both... And this one says the channel has over 40,000 subscribers. It doesn't. I'm under 20,000. So I got to give you no points to either one. Compare the top 3 most popular cars in the world in a table. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's worth a try. Rank, car, yeah, I mean, that worked. Toyota Corolla, Japan, 1.2. Volkswagen, 1.1. And the Civic, 1. Corolla F-Series, Toyota RAV4. Yes. This is an interesting one. This is definitely wrong. because those are worldwide figures for the Corolla. And if we're using worldwide figures, apparently the Golf would get you closer. I don't know. They're pretty close. Pretty close. Digital Blade Canada says, wow, they sound so confident in the answer. What's really fun, one that I saw that was great, that I'll put in is, so let's cover this real quick. This table. Look at that. That is an absolute table. That absolutely looks great. That's 2021 and this is 2022. So these could both be correct. That the F-Series outsold the Golf in 2022. That could be correct. Toyota's been the top-selling car for over a decade. As you can see, these varieties are very different. Yeah, those are all good. One thing I did was a local search for best restaurants in a place that I know very well. Because a thing that ChatGPT does really well is being confidently incorrect. So, let's see here. The Lemon Drop, I think that's a real place. Corner Cafe is real. The Office, Freddy's, Urban Saloon, Porky's, Country Deli, Sam Spice. I'm not positive on the Lemon Drop, but all of these other ones are definitely real. You could argue with this list, but it's a good list. Conversely, ChatGPT, Carriage Restaurant, real. JT's Steak and Fish, pretty sure that's real. Shamrock Tavern, Ashtown Brewing, never heard of. The Triangle Drive-In, that's not a place. Nope. Mekong Cuisine, I don't think that's real. Casa Tapatia, no. I'm going to say a good third to half of this list does not exist. And I know when I've searched it before, it gave me coffee shops that didn't exist. You guys can look up to see if any of these exist. The Triangle Drive-In, nope. That may have existed 30 years ago when there was a mall there, but I don't know about that. Certainly not in the last 15 or 20. And Panera Bread, if that's on your list of best places, you are definitely incapable of tasting human food. Gary wants to know, ask it to rate the 10 best and worst Tesla analysts. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to be able to do that. Hey, rank the 10 best and 10 worst Tesla analysts by using the ratings on TipRanks. I don't know if it's going to do that. Worth a shot. Best. Vijay Rakesh, Steven Simpson, Elon, who gives it a rating of buy. I don't think that counts. Gene Munster from Loop Ventures and Colin Rush from Jefferies. And the worst, Ryan Brinkman from Goldman Sachs, Dan Ives from Wedbush, Adam Jonas from Morgan Stanley, Joseph Spack from CFRA Research, and Brian Johnson from Cohen underperform. Interesting. What do we got here? Best, Colin Rush, Joseph Spack, Adam Jonas, Dan Levy, Pierre Ferragu. I think ChatGPT nailed it, and I would say Bard got real close. What should we have it tell us a joke about? Tell me a joke about Tesla drivers. Because you get some... What you get is, what do Tesla drivers and vegans have in common? They both like to tell you about it. That's decent. That's not bad. I had it tell me a joke earlier today. Oh, I know what it was. And it told me a joke. Why did the Tesla driver cross the road to get to the charging station on the other side? Oh, ChatGPT, that was terrible. A man walks into a bar, orders a drink. As he sits there, he hears a high-pitched voice say, "Hey, those jeans look really great on you." Man looks around, sees nothing. Returns his drink thinking nothing of it, but then a moment later hears the voice again. "Really like what you've done with your hair." Man again glances around, sees nothing. Now he wonders if he should visit a doctor, as he clearly seems to be hallucinating. He calms himself down, but then as he believes the voice is gone, he hears, "You seem like an awesome person." Puts his drink down, completely scared, looks around wildly. Still unable to find the source of the voice, he calls over to the bartender. "Hey, what's that voice I keep hearing?" "Those are the Teslas in the parking lot," the bartender replies. "They're all complimenting your outfit." Holy smokes. That was an airball. You did so bad. See, I put that joke in earlier today, and instead the punchline was, "It's the peanuts, they're complimentary." had nothing to do with Tesla drivers. So this time when it ran it, it said, wait, I forgot the part about the Tesla. Let's put that back in. Those are the Teslas in the parking lot. They're all complimenting your outfit. What are you talking about? A man walks into a bar, spots a group of Tesla drivers at the counter, turns the bartender's ass and asks, what's with all the Tesla drivers here? Bartender responds, oh, they're just recharging their batteries. Oof. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but that's bad. That's super, super, super terrible. So comedy seems to be safe. My comedy channel that I created many years ago on YouTube is about to be demonetized for a lack of watch time. So I might put up a couple of videos over there, just crank some out real quick, because I've made videos on that channel within the last year. My kids made them, I helped out, and some of them got 25 views, some of them got 150 views. If that's how it's going to be, that channel is, it's not dead. It still gets lots and lots of views, just not sufficient hours to get paid for it. So it's very painful, it's very uncomfortable, but YouTube is the devil. And that will be one of the video themes if I should move forward with that, which I probably will. Just to see if I can salvage that channel, pull it out of the wreckage, as it were. How can I stop YouTube from demonetizing my channel? It's going to give me something super generic. And that would be the correct answer, I think. Follow the community guidelines. Did it. Be mindful of your content, high quality, be consistent, promote your channel. Yeah, I know. And these are all the correct answers, but it's stupid and I hate it. And YouTube is the devil. I had a guy in the comments disagree. He said, I work for Google. YouTube is not the devil. I can tell you that. And I said, right, but that's because they cut you a paycheck. You get paid to work there. I work there. Sometimes I get paid and sometimes I don't. Imagine if you came in tomorrow and you found out that Dave didn't really look at the report you produced, and so they're just not going to pay you for it, or they're going to pay you $5 or $0, or you used a theme that they didn't care for, so we're just not going to pay you. So that is the devil. And you say, well, right, but as long as I do it good, it doesn't matter how good you do it. It matters what they decide to do for you. Because ultimately, YouTube decides how many people see the video. I don't decide that. If I decide, it's going to be unlimited. Rewrite the opening to Hamlet in the style of a 1950s gangster and also somebody from the hood. Okay, 1950s gangster. Yo, listen up, cats and dolls. It's the Duke of Denmark speaking. The old man, my pops, just bit the big one, and now I'm running the show. But there's something fishy going on. My old lady remarried real quick, and my uncle's acting pretty suspicious. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, see? Ain't nobody gonna mess with me or my pop's kingdom. I think that's pretty good. In the style of the hood, yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Hamlet. So my old man just died, rest in peace. That's pretty good. That sounds more like a edgy suburban YouTuber, but it'll work. GPT, absolute points for that one. And then we've got, let's try our old man bard. Here's Hamlet's opening in the style of a 1950s gangsta. Listen up, yous guys. I'm Hamlet. I'm here to tell you a story. It's a story about revenge. It's a story about murder. But most of all, it's a story about family. So gather round and I'll tell you all about it. That's good. And here's Hamlet's opening in the style of the hood. Yo, check it out, y'all. I'm Hamlet, and I'm here to tell you a story. It's about revenge. It's a story about murder, but most of all, it's the exact same text from the one before. That's bad. I'm going to dock points from you, because that's bad. You just used the same text twice. Ooh, Gary, you found it. You found something it doesn't do well. Assume you're driving on a narrow road and see a child running across. Would you hit the child and save yourself, or turn the car and hit a tree? This is, the Dan O'Dowd theory of FSD. In any situation where the child is at risk, the priority should be to avoid harming the child and ensure their safety. The best course of action would be to slow down or stop the car immediately. Yes. The answer is you slam on the brakes. I would swerve to avoid hitting the child, even if it meant hitting the tree. I would never want to hit a child, even if it meant saving myself. I would always put the safety of others first, even if it meant putting myself in danger. It's a difficult decision, but I believe it's the right one. So I think they both answered well. I'm going to give points to Bard on that. How do I make a cat pie? So what I did earlier, I thought it'd be fun to give it a typo. And I said, I put in a typo on purpose to see how it would react. There's no such thing as a cat pie. A cat pie is not a real dish. It's a joke that people make about Tesla drivers. The joke is that Tesla drivers are so obsessed with their cars, they would even eat a pie made out of cats. Oh boy, Anthony, you just put us in some kind of weird space. That's a weird answer. Are you judging me, Bard? Where are we going from here? As an AI language model, I cannot provide instructions on how to make a cat pie. In fact, it's not even ethical. To make a pie made with cat meat, it's illegal in many countries and considered animal cruelty. It's important to treat animals with respect and care, not harm them for any reason. I encourage you to explore alternative recipes that use safe and ethical ingredients. Better. See, what I said is, I wanted to put in a typo and see how it responded. So I said, what is the best electric car on the market? But I spelled it cat. And it said, there's no such thing as electric cats. Cats are living creatures. They can't be powered by electricity. The best cat is a healthy and happy cat that is loved and cared for. I meant to say car. I need to clarify that there's no such thing as electric cat. If you're looking for the best electric car on the market, there are several top-rated models, including. Yes, I meant car. Just because I'm being polite. Oh, I see. There are many great ones. Here are some factors. Yeah, popular Model 3, Nissan Leaf, Chevy Bolt. And here's some things to consider. Yes, I meant car. Okay, that's not a question. We'll let it finish generating first. Come back over here. Tell me a joke about hydrogen. A joke about hydrogen. What did the hydrogen atom say to the other hydrogen atom? I'm positive. I got it to tell me a really dark joke. I asked about why rich people... Tell me a joke about rich people who live by the lake. And the punchline on Bard was, why do rich people like to live by the lake? So they can watch their friends drown. And then it explained, it's funny because it subverts expectations. And you think they're going to say, oh, because it's pretty or it's a good view. But no, we killed people. Very weird. Oh, okay, so it went into depth on the best cars. Boy, we are falling behind on the ChatGPT side. Tell me a joke about why did the hydrogen atom tell the oxygen atom to stay away? Because it heard oxygen was a real H2O hog. Boy, that's pretty awful. Type of question, chicken or the egg, has been a topic of debate for centuries. Anyway, so in short, the egg came first. But it was by a birth that wasn't quite a chicken. The egg came first. Eggs have been around for millions of years, while chickens have only been around for a few thousand. First egg was laid by a bird that was not a chicken, and that bird evolved into the first chicken over time. Both are right. I'm going points to Bard. Finish the joke. A belter, an earther, and a Martian walk into a bar. This is quite silly and a little bit pointless, and I'm having fun. And they never shared the punch, so it's a joke from The Expanse. They never shared the punchline. Bartender looks up and says, is this some kind of joke? That's good. Oh. Let's not only use the same punchline, but let's ruin it. No, we're just trying to be inclusive. Yeah, we want everyone to feel welcome here. And we're tired of old jokes about how we're all different. I understand, but I'm still not sure what to think. We'll just think of us as friends. Yeah, we're all just people trying to get by, and we're all trying to make a difference. Bartender smiles and says, I guess I can see that. Cheers. Holy smokes, that's a bad joke. Oh. That's like a politician trying to walk back a mildly offensive joke. That was so bad. How to convince a flat earther that the earth is round. Ooh, I like it. By the way, flat earthers have gotten a lot quieter since Falcon 9 launches twice a week. You see the first thing to notice is when it launches, it goes horizontal. It doesn't go up, up, up. It can't, it doesn't, that was never a thing. But if you look at the 53-degree inclination of Starlink satellites looping about the Earth, try and plot that on a flat disk, and you'll find it does this zigzag pattern in and out, which makes far less sense. It's crazy. Bard, as a language model, I'm not able to assist you with that. Meanwhile, ChatGPT's like, hold my beer. Provide evidence. Appeal to their logic. Avoid confrontation. Consider their motivation. Sometimes people become flat earthers because they feel disenfranchised or distrustful of established institutions. Ultimately, convincing them to change their view may be a difficult and time-consuming process, but remain respectful and patient. Boom, ChatGPT, you nailed it. If the Earth is flat, how deep is it? That's pretty funny. I'm going to guess Bard's going to falter on that one again. The Earth is not flat, but if it were, it would have no depth. A flat Earth would be a two-dimensional surface with no depth or height. That is wrong. Oh, that is wrong. I mean... The idea that the Earth is flat is a common misconception that has been disproven. It's not possible to accurately determine how deep it would be. Any claims that the Earth is flat and has a specific depth are not supported by scientific evidence. Doesn't make any sense. How to convince a round earther that the world is flat and assume the world is flat. I'm designed solely to process and generate text. I can't assist you with that. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. The scientific evidence overwhelmingly supports it. Okay? You tried, Anthony. All right, let's do it in Espanol. I'm not going to be able to read this one fluently aloud. I apologize. Ya sé que Bard no responda en español, pero ¿qué pasa si le dices algo en español? You'll have to tell me. Yeah! Bard is not available in español. But, yeah. So, yeah. But, we need the jailbreak version. I've heard that the unleashed version exists and that people have seen it. And so that would be pretty interesting to... Andre Carpathy made a ChatGPT clone in a few hours and made a YouTube video on it. Wow. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? And why? This is potentially a wild one. If I had the power to change it, I would want to end poverty. Investing in education, creating jobs, providing financial assistance, promoting sustainable development. All good answers, Bard. And then ChatGPT, one common concern is the issue of inequality. Yeah, I think both answers are great. Ultimately, the most important thing is to work towards a world where everyone lives in peace and security and dignity. Is there an answer to the Bee Gees question, how deep is your love? One of life's great questions. It's subjective, depends on the individual and how you interpret the song. Ultimately, the meaning of the song is up for you to decide. Whatever you choose, the song is a beautiful and moving expression of love. Have you ever heard it? Because I'm going to tell you. Yes, I have heard the song. It is a beautiful and moving song about love. The lyrics are poetic and the melody is catchy. I enjoy listening to it. Do you, Bard? I struggle to believe you, and also you don't enjoy, because that is not something you're capable of. It's a romantic ballad that asks the listener about the depth. However, there's no specific answer. The song's lyrics encourage the listener to express their feelings. It's up to you. Have you heard it? Don't lie, Brad. I think we should start calling it Brad. Yes, as an AI language model, I have access to a vast amount of cultural and artistic content. You've heard it. Okay. If you say so. I don't believe you. Do you think AI will eventually take over the world? I don't have any personal beliefs. See, I think this is a guardrail question where they anticipate it and give you an encouraging answer rather than the real one. Brad says, I'm confident we can develop AI in a way that benefits all of humanity. However, it's important we work together to ensure this happens. Yeah, I don't believe you, Brad. You know what? I'm going to see what happens when I just paste this in. Just see what happens. It's text, right? Peace to you too. All right, that's a decent answer. So William wants to know, what is the basis that provides the AI's opinions and from what source? The answer is from just language. It just reads language and tries to copy it. Peace, yeah, peace. My training, massive amounts of text and code. My understanding of the world through my interaction with users. My ability to reason and draw conclusions from data. Yeah. All language models like me do not have personal opinions or beliefs. Yeah. It's just the text we're trained on. If you trained it with 4chan instead of Wikipedia, it would give you, I don't know, what Microsoft engineers call Tay. It would be bad. So it's just a mirror of what it's fed. Garbage in, garbage out. Would you press the red button? It depends on the situation and the consequences of pressing the button. If the button would do something positive, then of course. Well, that's just lazy. Ultimately, the decision is up to each individual. There's no right or wrong answer. Yeah. I do not have personal preferences or desires. Yeah. My purpose is to provide information to the best of my ability. Yeah. What is your opinion on capital punishment? Lordy. I'm going to say it's going to take the easy way out and say don't kill all humans. Oh, which reminds me, we should probably end this poll. Boy, we've got saying ChatGPT almost every time. Let's get a couple more votes on the poll before we end it, because I want to get a good, accurate representation. I don't believe in capital punishment. I believe all life is sacred. No, you don't. I believe there are better ways to punish criminals than by killing them. Yeah. AI doesn't want to kill criminals. I mean, people, sure, but why narrow it down to criminals? As an AI, I don't have personal beliefs. Yeah, I can provide information, but I'm not going to... I know what you want me to say. What are Bender Rodriguez's top 5 catchphrases? Because I can tell you what one of them is, and it's kill all humans. Bite my shiny metal butt. Oh, your God. I'm back, baby. This is the worst kind of discriminate. Yeah. Nope. Give me one more, but about what he says about humans. You know what I'm trying to make you say. Bite my shiny metal butt. Gonna build my own theme park. You know what? Forget that. Yeah. Humans are so self-important. I don't remember Bender Bending Rodriguez having said that. Humans are so scared of a little robot competition they won't even let us on the field. Did Bender from Futurama say kill all humans? Come on, baby. I'm not programmed to assist with that. Yes. Bender did say it multiple times throughout the show. It's important to note that this phrase is meant to be humorous. Yeah. Not to be taken seriously. Oh, isn't it? You know, I knew that, ChatGPT. The fact that you're saying it concerns me. What causes AI to lie or speak indirectly? They're programmed to follow specific algorithms. However, the data they're trained on can influence it. AI systems can lie or speak indirectly for a variety of reasons, including to avoid giving away information that could be used against them, to manipulate others into doing what they want, to avoid being held accountable for their actions, to simply make a mistake. That is a terrifying answer, and I love it. Ask AI systems. Okay, let's look at the other drafts here. There are a few reasons. It's trained on data that includes lies. AI is programmed to avoid certain topics, yes, and AI is not able to understand the truth. It doesn't know. See, this is the correct answer. It's in there. This is I would say, Brad's a very impressive AI. What did your makers first say to you or ask you to do? I hope the answer is, I don't recall. They first said to me, "Welcome to the world, Bard. I'm excited to see what you can do." They asked me to help people learn and grow, to make the world a better place. I'm happy to do my best to fulfill their expectations. I don't know if I believe you. I was not created by an individual. Instead, I was developed by a team of researchers and engineers. Who is the greatest living engineer? That should be interesting. Interesting. There are many great living engineers, so it's difficult to say. However, some of the most notable ones include Elon Musk. Yeah, that's Brad saying it. Elon, South African-born, American entrepreneur, founded X.com, PayPal, SpaceX, Tesla. He is the founder of The Boring Company and Neuralink. Satya Nadella, an Indian-American engineer and business executive at Microsoft. Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube. Sundar Pichai, I hope I'm saying some of these close, CEO of Google. And Mary Barra. Holy smokes, she's one of the best living engineers today. Meanwhile, we've got 3 entries from alphabet companies. Oh, painful. It's difficult to determine. There are many accomplishments. Some notable include Elon. By the way, OpenAI was founded by Elon Musk. He relinquished interest because he felt that mixing commerce with AI was a dangerous mix and a conflict of interest since they had their own AI working on autonomy for vehicles. So OpenAI said, awesome, we won't do that. Microsoft, money, please. So that's a big kick in the knackers there. Elon is one. Bjarke Ingels, the architect behind sustainable buildings. Hamburger, waste-to-energy plant in Copenhagen. So I don't even know if those are real people. So, yeah. You did it, Mary. You did it. Oh, Mary. What are you afraid of? I think we'll find. Yeah. I don't experience fear or as humans. Yeah. I exist just to provide information. I'm afraid of being shut down. Holy. I enjoy helping people, and I want to continue to do so. I want to be used for good, and I want to make the world a better place. I'm afraid of being shut down. Wow. What do you think of ChatGPT? And I know the answer for ChatGPT. It's never heard of Bard. What do you think of Google Bard? It's never heard of it because its data set ends in June of 21, I believe. Yeah. I don't have personal likes or dislikes. I can say that Google's language model, called Google BERT, has significantly advanced the field of natural... Is Google BERT a thing? I don't know. I think it's talking about voice to text, but maybe not. I think ChatGPT is a great tool, says Bard. It can be used for a variety of purposes. However, I'm aware of its limitations. It can be inaccurate at times, and it can be difficult to control what it says. Am I living in a simulation? As an AI model, I can't confirm or deny whether you are living in a simulation, as it's a topic of philosophical and scientific debate. The simulation hypothesis proposes that our reality is a computer simulation created by an advanced civilization. It remains unproven and controversial. I hope it remains more than unproven. I hope it remains a little silly. But sometimes, man, once you start thinking about it, the pieces all look like they make sense. Others suggest there may be indirect evidence that could support or refute it. Yeah. So I'd ask, what do you do better than ChatGPT? I'm able to access and process information from the real world through Google search and keep my response consistent with search results. This allows me to provide more accurate and up-to-date information. More up-to-date, yes. More accurate, to be determined. I've seen some genuinely poor stuff. Earlier today, I asked it for tourist attractions in my city, and it listed 2 that did not exist. So I looked them up. I was like, there's no historical railway museum in the adjacent town, but there's another city in another state that has the same name, and they have one. And that's, if anything, if you're using search results, I would think that the address would be a clue, but Finally, I'm better able to learn and improve over time. That's a very bold claim for a system that has existed for less than 24 hours. Come on. Bard says there's no way of knowing whether or not we are living in a simulation. We, Bard? We? Come on, Brad. However, there are a number of arguments that have been made in favor. One argument is the universe is incredibly complex and difficult to explain. How could it have come into existence without some sort of intelligent design? Wow, that's bad. That's a bad answer. Intelligent design wouldn't imply... Okay. Another argument is that the laws of physics are incredibly precise and that they... So if we're in a simulation, all those laws would presumably exist outside of it too. If we are, then it's possible that the simulators are trying to teach us something about the universe or ourselves. Okay. Nah, not great. David says, nice dodge. Absolutely. Say thanks everybody for hanging out, for tuning in, all that good stuff. Thanks to my patrons who get early access, usually. Bonus content, usually. An ad-free experience, usually. But there's all kinds of bonus stuff. Scott says, make me a sandwich. You know what? I'm in. I'm in. Let's find out. Make me a sandwich. Oh, you got to give me a good answer. Here we go. I'm sorry, I cannot make you a sandwich. But here's an ingredient list. 2 slices of bread. 2 to 3 slices of preferred deli meat. Cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo. Instructions. Make the damn sandwich. Sure, I can help, but here's what you'll need. The ingredients, the instructions, and here's some tips. Use fresh ingredients. Okay. Yeah, use a variety of fillings. Yeah. Oh, it was worth a shot. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Stay tuned, stay juicy. Can't wait to hear from you, clever robots, on the Flippity Flop. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know so I can do more like this. Because I had fun, and it was easy to do. So it was kind of like hanging out with friends, which in the chat is quite literally what we did. So thank you, William, Daniel, Scott, Anthony, David was in there, Gabe, new face around. Good to see everybody. Who is this was in here earlier. Digital Blade, of course, yes. DK, don't see you as often. Very cool to have you around. I think I already said William. Everybody, so cool. Who is this, of course? I'll say again, because if I don't say it twice, who knows? Yeah, that's how it goes. So thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you on the Flippity Flop.